welcome to this pick a card reading. I have 3 crystals laid out here that you can choose from, and I'll show them up close in just a second. And this reading is going to be what's going on behind your back, what are you not aware of, and just kind of the tea of the situation that you're wondering about. So group number 1 is going to be this orange calcite tower, which I will show you up close. Okay, group number 2 is going to be the ocean jasper flame. And group number 3 is going to be the Druzy agate tower. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will timestamp the groups down in the description box below, so it's easier for you guys to find your pile or piles. And with that being said, if you like any of the towers or the flame that you see here on screen, they're available in my Etsy shop, which is also in this description box down below. But let's go ahead and get started with group number 1, the orange calcite tower. Okay, so group number 1, for those of you who chose the orange calcite tower, we're going to go ahead and get into it. I do want to start by saying that with this group, I do feel that a lot of you guys are more spiritually inclined or gone through a spiritual awakening recently. You guys are very spiritually aware. So I feel that what is going to come out is something that you guys may have had a feeling about, but you don't have any like receipts to prove it. This feels more of a confirmation. But let's see what's going on for group number 3. What's going on behind their back. And I'm going to shuffle off camera and then bring the cards to the front so you guys can see them. So let me get a couple cards here. I do have a couple, so let me bring them forward and then I'll explain them. Okay, starting off, we have balance in reverse and then sacral chakra in reverse. And I feel like there is definitely somebody in your energy who is jealous of the glow up here. And like I was saying, you know, you guys do feel very spiritually like inclined. But there's definitely an energy of a glow up, and there is somebody in the background or the shadows here who is not happy about that. Somebody that isn't supportive of you doing better than them. And this does feel like someone who is happy when you're down or on the same level as them. But again, like as soon as they feel like you have surpassed them in whatever way that is, they start to become very jealous. They do compare themselves a lot to you. And here's why. Give me 1 second to show you. And I'm sorry the setup isn't super aesthetically pleasing, but they compare themselves to you because this person is stuck in a cycle or of, you know, negative behavioral patterns or outcomes, or in a cycle with a person that they have not gotten themselves out of yet, and they still have like their own lessons to learn before they can break themselves out of this cycle. But I feel like you may have learned a little bit quicker or moved through it faster, and they don't like that. They don't like that their life is not as abundant as yours. And it's not to talk bad about them or to say that they can't get there or they don't deserve it. It's just at this time they may be going through a rough patch, because they still have cycles to complete and lessons to learn. But again, it's like they just look at you and they don't see the work that you've put in. They just see that you're abundant, or you're being recognized the way that they want to be. Um, and they don't like that. So let's see, who is this person? We have stand your ground in reverse and emotional withdrawal. Okay. I feel like, okay, this, I'm going to get some more cards to see if this is romantic, but I'm going to be honest, starting off, it does not feel romantic. It could be. It could be different for everybody, but this feels more of somebody who seemed like they wanted to bump heads with you, or for a long time, like they were pushing you or poking you or trying to get a reaction out of you, because they're, with all due respect, they do seem miserable with the way that their life is going. And you are very triggering to them because you embody what they wish that they had. But again, they haven't put in the work to get there yet. And I feel that you either cut this person off or you just simply like ignore them. You don't give them that reaction that they want, or it doesn't really phase you. Um, let's see, who is this person? Okay. Though it's different for everybody, you guys are sure, like, of who this person is. Whoever is on your mind when you hear me describe this situation or this person to you, that is exactly who it is. Like, I'm telling you guys know exactly who this person is. Um, Almost like without a doubt. Uh, because I feel like maybe you guys could have been in a romantic connection, but this feels more of like coworkers or friends. From a distance, if that makes sense. And it's like there's a reason why you have kept that distance, um, because it's like this person could have tried to be a close friend, but their intentions are bad, or something is off about their energy that you guys have picked up on. You kind of recognize these traits or these patterns about this person, and it's like you guys are like, I don't know if I want to, if I want that person around me. Like it's almost a dangerous type of energy because this person is very spiteful or very jealous. Okay, so who is this person? We'll get a couple more cards here. I am getting a heavy energy of a workplace. So again, it doesn't have to resonate with all of you guys, but for a lot of you, this is somebody in the workplace, where they may have been there for years, and you came into this workplace and could have been recognized for how well you do your job, and then rewarded with a bonus or an upgrade when it comes to like the job position that maybe they have been wanting. But it's like this person has been there for a long time, but this person has not put in the same amount of work that you have, or they just kind of think that maybe being like a veteran in the workplace, is what results in like a bonus or like a promotion, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. But no matter the circumstances around this, it's like you came in to a workplace or a friend group or a new environment, and you were just automatically liked and respected. And I feel like this person isn't, but it could be a result of their own actions. But that really it's really triggering to them. um, okay. Yeah, because I feel like this person refuses to um, respect others, or they expect people to respect them, but they aren't somebody who, it's like you have to earn that type of respect, but they instead just expect people to respect them or see them as in a high, or not a high light, but like a better light. Um, but it definitely seems like this person uh, has lost themselves along the way, whether it's in their relationship, their life, or the work life. They've really lost touch with themselves, and it's almost kind of obvious that they don't have a well-rounded sense of self, because, like I said, like they aren't able to be supportive of other people's accomplishments. Like they're a type of person that's like, why not me? Like, why did you get it? Why not me? Um, and people don't really like that. So what's being said about you? Yeah, yeah. So this person is talking about you, and they're saying that you don't deserve like your job title or the pay that you get, or you don't deserve to have all these people follow you or look at you in a good light or like you or respect you. Like they talk a lot about how do I even put this into words, about why do people like group number one? Like they're fake, or they don't deserve it, or definitely like just very negative talk about your well-earned accomplishments, or the recognition that you get from other people, or again just people liking you in general. It's like this person is just a hater straight up. Let me clarify this. We have hope here. Clarify hope. Okay, we have, let's see, put it here. We have solitude, spiritual union, and hope. Okay, so anything that you do, um, and you get rewarded for, or any good like traits that you have, or anything that you have worked hard for, such as this glow up, um, this person will always find a negative thing to say about it. But I feel that since people highly respect you, or they look at you in a good light, or they see that what you're doing or how you carry yourself, it's very genuine. What you have to offer is very authentic and genuine, and it takes a lot of strength to get to that point. And I feel like this person has talked to a lot of people about you, and every person that they have said like something negative about you towards, like every person that this person has talked to about you has stood up for you and been, they see the work that you have done, or again they like you and they respect you. I see a lot of people standing up for you. um Honestly, everybody here standing up for you. There are maybe like one or two people that have more stayed silent because they didn't want to engage with this person. But I don't see anybody agreeing with this person. I see people again like re- doing like a rebuttal, like, well, I like group number one, or group number one has done this or that, or they've been through this or that, and look at like they're doing something good, or this is a genuine person, this is a good person, they deserve what they have, like they worked hard towards it. um, I see people standing up for you, group number one. So I do want to congratulate you and say good job on the work and also the success. And there's really nothing here to worry about, as I'm sure you guys know, but this is just a confirmation that yes, this person is talking about you, but you know, people are able to see through this person, they're able to see through you. So um, I don't see this affecting you guys in a negative way, or people agreeing with this negative person. I see them more of shutting the conversation down. So, group number one, that is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, leave a like or a comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories because I do read the comments. And that is all. So, I'm going to move on to group number two. All right, group number two, for those of you who chose the Ocean Jasper Flame, let's go ahead and get into it. And before I shuffle, I do want to say that for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, you guys may be in a happy and healthy relationship or getting to know somebody romantically or just in life, just a la da di da da type of energy, just like very, very positive. And there are some haters in the background. Okay, so let's get into it and see what's the tea for group number two. Just to let you guys know, I will be shuffling off camera, but I'll put the cards up by your crystal so that you can see what I am referring to. So what is the tea for group number two? Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is hard to see. There, that's a little better. Okay, so starting off, we have Deception and Envy in reverse. I've got another card. Okay. We have Rest and Rejuvenate. Let's get one more. Okay. All right. I see what's going on here. Okay. Then we have Power and in reverse. And it's not going to be aesthetically pleasing the way that the cards are set up, but I will explain this thoroughly. So what's going on here is I see that you guys have in the past detached from toxic people or toxic partners. Or this could have been, a family dynamic, a work dynamic, but it's the past energy is being surrounded by people, but this, specifically, it feels like this is in regards to a specific person who made your life really hard, who put you through mental anguish, and it's almost like you kind of lost yourself being with this person, trying to please this person. It was very mentally and emotionally draining. And I see you guys almost feeling like you have no choice but to detach, or you've had enough and you have to detach. And I see you guys releasing somebody. And which results, in you guys being in this la da di da da type of energy. And this could be something that you're finally healed from or healing from type of thing. You could be entering into new environments with new people or romantic partners, whatever. But I see this person really upset that they no longer have a hold on you. And this feels like a I don't I don't want to say this reference, but it is coming through very heavily, like a Austin and Catherine McBroom type of situation where, like they get divorced and Catherine's doing pretty well, and it's Austin trying to convince people that he's doing great, but it's not really showing that way. And I feel like this is the situation here. Like you guys are really in this self discovery mode. Um, and experiencing life when it feels like you're not being manipulated or controlled, or just you're not feeling emotionally exhausted anymore. And I see this person like doing silent backflips over it, and not in a happy way. They're like, I don't know what to do with myself, because they've lost the control that they've always had over you. Okay, so hold on. We've got Conflict and Defeat, and then Truth in reverse. So this person is really going through it. And like I said, this is very much very similar to Austin McBroom. And if you don't know who that is and you're interested, look him up on TikTok, and you'll see kind of the vibe that I'm trying to explain here. But it's like this person, because they don't have control over you. And here's the thing, having you in their life and being able to control you gave them a sense of self-worth, and almost like it made them feel like valuable or important because they were in a position of power. But now that they are not, they're really suffering. And it is, you know, it is not your fault. But I see this person um, talking about you, maybe to their friends, or, on social media without, you know, putting your name in there, kind of like an indirect type of thing. I feel like this person is in a victim mentality, the oh, poor me um, type of thing, trying to make people feel bad for them, like they didn't deserve this. Um, but the truth is, like, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that treatment um, that they gave to you. Let's see. Let me get some more cards here. Whoa. They also, okay. So they also are putting on a show, like I said earlier, of um, trying to make this is more directed towards like social media, but trying to make it look like they are doing so much better. Like, oh, look at me, look at the glow up, or look at me, I'm finally, I can finally be by myself and I'm loving life, or, I'm devoting myself to God and the good person I am, and blah blah blah. And it's very much like an act. This person wants you to see, or wants you to think, that they are doing better without you, because this is the last form of manipulation or control that they have access to. So this is what they're going to try. They're going to try to make you believe that they're doing better without you, and hope that you come back around. But they are fearful, because now that you are by yourself, you're going to realize, like, how badly they did treat you, or how much more free you feel without this person. But this person wants you to believe that maybe you were the problem, and that's definitely not the case here. Because again, I feel like you guys are going through that self-discovery mode, or again, just enjoying life by yourself. But the message here from spirit is a heavy emphasis on you were not the problem, and don't let this person make you believe that you were. So let's see, anything else. Okay, so okay, hold on. The T here is that this person isn't doing very well. Even though you may not know that, because this person isn't may not be reaching out to you, or you're not responding back to them, so there isn't communication going on here. This person is aware, or I wouldn't say aware, like this person is not doing the best because the relationship fell apart. Though I see that this person isn't willing to take accountability here for what they have done. It's easier for them to like blame you for it, which is why, again, they're trying to put on that mask and make it seem like they're doing better without you, to try to convince people who are watching, or people who are around them, that, again, like, they're not the problematic person, like that they are a good person type of thing. But I feel like you guys may not be engaging with that, or reacting or responding to it like you would have before. And I feel like your silence holds so much power, because this person is nonstop trying to convince people that they're such a great person, or that you were the problem. But you're not saying anything, you're staying silent, and I feel like people are like viewing the situation for how it is, like that this person from the past is heavily obsessed about this separation, and you're trying to find yourself. And I feel like they're able to kind of decipher like who really was the problem, because if you were such like if you were the problem like they say that you were, and again, this could have been something that happened years ago, like 5-10 years ago, but this person is still not over it. But again, you're not talking about it. You're moving forward in silence, and that silence is worth 1,000 words, especially because this person does like to the people around them, again, like they're heavy on this convincing, like, look at me, I'm doing better, look at me, I'm not the problem. But they have really nothing to show for it. They do talk a lot, but there's really nothing to kind of support their claims or whatever they're saying about you or themselves. And again, like, I feel like people can really see through that. um, and they understand the situation for what it is. So let's get one last card to see what's the tea. Okay. And again, people can see that you are unbothered. People are aware that you're unbothered, you're not reacting, and that does look good and work well for you in your favor, because I know that uh, not engaging with somebody like this is very difficult. So you guys are doing a great job. And the advice from Spirit is to keep on keeping on, keep moving forward without giving this person what they are trying to get out of you, which is an emotional reaction. So that, because they want that from you, so they can be like, oh, look at group number 2 is crazy. You see what they texted me, or you see like, oh, this was unprovoked, though they have been trying to provoke you for a very long time. So keep on doing what you're doing, because you're doing a good job. Don't let this person get to you, and it's only looking up from here. So good luck, group number 2. I hope it made sense. If it resonated, please leave a like or a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. I also have my crystal Etsy shop, and personal readings in the description box down below if you're interested. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with group number 3. All right, so group number 3, for those of you who chose the Druzy Agate Tower, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. What is the tea? I'm gonna shuffle off camera, and then I'll put the cards in front of the crystal so you guys can see what I'm referring to. But I do want to say, for this group, I am hearing the song by J. Cole, "She Knows." And if you don't know that song, look it up. It's a great song. But um, She Knows. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle some cards and see what this is about here, because it's like it's at the tip of your tongue. Like, you guys you're onto something. You definitely are onto something. You guys, I'm getting like an investigative type of energy. Something that you guys know. Hold on. What's the T for group number 2? Okay. First card out is Conflict and Defeat in reverse. Let's see. Okay, we got 2 more. Okay, hold on. We've got 2 more cards here. So we have Firm Foundation in reverse. Then we have Financial and Material Changes. So there's a couple things here. There are a couple scenarios that I'm seeing. So take it how it resonates. So the first scenario that I'm seeing is some of you are in a relationship, and there's somebody in this energy of your guys' relationship that is trying to cause chaos. And this could be like your partner's ex, or it someone that not your okay, it could be your partner's ex, but it feels more of like a friend, somebody in the friend group or friends with your partner that's trying to act as a wedge to push you guys apart from each other. um The second scenario that I'm seeing is a breakup that happened here, and then somebody going off into a new relationship or something. It's like kind of realizing like, oh, this person that I was told not to worry about, I should have worried about, type of thing. Let me get some more. Tell me the tea. Let me get a couple more cards here. What is the tea for group number 3? Okay. So, hmm. Let me clarify. I need to clarify stand your ground in reverse. Okay. I do have a couple cards, but I'm going to have to lay them flat here. So, to clarify that, we have prosperity begins in reverse. We have harmony and suffering in silence in reverse. And I feel like this is a very confusing energy to be in, because it feels very scattered. It feels all over the place. Like there's so many levels to whatever is going on here, or there could be so many people involved. Um, but I feel that from you guys, group number 3, there's something that you've caught on to, whether it's about your partner or about somebody in the background. It's like you've caught on to somebody's motives or intentions here. And I feel like, okay, so for example, with the person that you're with, it's like you may have been pressing them to not be around a certain person or to respect your relationship, to do or don't do this or that. And I feel that you guys have kind of just taken a step back and let it happen. This seems very confusing. It's like I see you guys in the energy of observing, and it's like she knows. Like you step back, and you don't have to be a female or identify as a female, but um, it's like you guys took a step back and you're watching what happens or what goes down without you having that input there. Um, and it could be somebody overstepping boundaries, or it could be your person um, moving towards somebody else or overstepping boundaries with somebody else. Um, I feel like whatever you guys are trying to sniff out, type of thing, like whatever you feel is going on is valid. Like that is going on. So if it's somebody trying to get at your partner, or your partner trying to cheat, or your partner trying to leave you for somebody else or something like that, it's like the truth is unfolding right before your eyes, and it's easier to see when you're not pushing them to uh, do or don't do this or that, if that makes sense. Let me get more cards, because man, this is yeah, like a spider web of, okay, we have obstacles and challenges. Like this could have been a um a relationship that's very deep and has like a spider web type of story, where there's so many characters or scenarios and players, and it's deep and it's confusing. And that could have even been like the web of lies that they have created for you, whether that's your partner or somebody else. But whatever this is, it's very messy and it's very complicated and it's very complex. And the truth is right there, right under your nose, type of thing. Um, and the only reason why it got this messy or this deep is because you may have been trying to force somebody to do something or force an answer out of somebody. But I see it going a lot more smoothly, or the answer coming out very, very clearly if you are to just step back. So tell me, what is the T here? And okay, the T is that this person is not going to change. What, again, whether it's your partner or a friend or whatever, there's somebody that is not loyal, or somebody that's sneaky or causes problems for you in your energy. And I feel like this is something that you're going to become aware of very soon here, that this person, and this could have been somebody that you have reunited with, that you've broken up with and tried again with, type of thing. But it's going to show very soon that this person is not going to change, um, because you're going to see it, or you're going to get word of it, that this person is still doing the same things that they were doing, back then, or that you thought that, they're working on changing. Like, this person hasn't done anything to change. They're still doing, like I said, they're still doing the same stuff. And because they think that you're not catching on to these things, you may have found, receipts in whatever form that is or that means to you. You may have caught on to little things here and there, but they're not aware of that. And it's going to like add up. Like, this person is so comfortable and being sneaky or doing whatever it is that they're doing. And maybe it could be with lies or whatever, but things are not adding up. And again, the truth is about to be revealed to you here. Okay. And again, there are things that you haven't seen straight up. Like, if this is, worried about your friend or what they're doing, or your partner or whatever, you haven't seen it with your own eyes, but you're about to. You're about to. Something is going to be revealed to you with your very own eyes, something that is very undeniable, which is actually going to help you move forward, whether that is away from a friendship or away from a partner. Um, and this person is not going to expect I feel like you won't either, the type of glow up or the type of movement forward that is going to happen. It's like, it's very quick, it's very fast, like, it's very, um it's like a catapult forward by leaving this person behind, because they're acting like an anchor for you. They're causing problems for you in your day-to-day life, and it's not something that is like aligned with you, and you don't deserve to be treated like that or disrespected in that way. So, pound number 3, that is what I have for you. I hope that that resonated. If it did, leave a comment or like down below. Let me know how it resonated. And if you're interested in the crystals that you saw on the screen, my Etsy shop is linked below. The Starseed Tarot on Etsy. Or if you're interested in a personal reading, I also have those linked below as well. So I hope that this brought you some form of clarity, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.